this dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a tour, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream. No, you just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me about to doze off. I ran out of Papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a cut my off. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blow charge. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game? I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, man. I can do, I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you my is talking. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but this doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream. No, you just gotta open your eyes.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. The color just fell to me, a parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me, hilarious in the way. Might smack it too close to me, while plastic taking my coat from me. I passed it.
From Target Field in Minneapolis, the show brings so almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out. Hitters, it's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Back to the mound, he's got it. Fires over to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's Jose Ramirez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Ball 1 there.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Nice grab. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. To the right side, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And the batter now, Will Brennan. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Jeffers sends it to first, and that is the 3rd out. Back in target field, and today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. How about a scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Rocchio handles, throws to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the 1st. Here's Carlos Correa. Correa in his 10th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Quan hauls it in, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Royce Lewis at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one pushed foul. Brennan. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Brian Rocchio.
The shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Lopez back to work. And it's fouled away. Next pitch is outside. Check swing, called strike. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. High fly ball out into left center field. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bo Naylor now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. 1 out, base is empty. And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Wallner pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here is Matt Wallner.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That one ripped. That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? That's worth the price of admission. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. The tag, and he's out. Here's Trevor Larnach. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Check swing, and that's a ball. That's back there. Boom goes the dynamite. He sends a rocket to left. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and we're level. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Jose Miranda. That clips the corner. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. This is Willie Castro. That clips the corner. In the dirt. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. And now the first baseman, Edouard Julien. In the dirt. Throws it away. Hard hit left side. Throws to first, and that is the inning. Back in Minnesota. Now it's the DH, Petey Halpin. Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Gets the bunt down the right side. Julien. And he beats him to first. He's safe. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Lopez keeping an eye on him. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Julien puts it away. 1 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul straight back. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
Runner on the move. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pickoff throw. Halpin back on a dive. Going to count 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Stephen Kwan now at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. Runner on the go. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back at Target Field, and now Byron Buxton. First pitch, and he just misses. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Nobody out, runner at first. This one backs to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. And this place is rocking. It's 4-2. Here's Royce Lewis. Flied to right his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Sliced hard but foul. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Missed with a changeup and a count 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2 the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the last half of the 3rd. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And they'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. Got him on the off-balance throw. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Jeffers. Swings through that one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And that's a two-bagger.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Larnach in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. This one in the dirt. Man at second. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And next for Minnesota. Jose Miranda. Fouled off. He was late.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And a foul ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Jeffers around third. One run across, coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now,
that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Swings through that one for strike 1. Santana goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And ball 1. That one drifts inside. On the ground. Castro sends it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch just misses. The Guardians down by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Hit in the air, center field. Buxton moves under it and puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2. Brian Rocchio digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Up the middle. Sends it to first. And that will end the inning. And we're back. Bottom 4. And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. He swings and fouls one off. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that misses. And it's 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's Byron Buxton, 1 for 2. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike two. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Carlos Correa, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. New inning getting started. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Lopez back to work. Pulls out one foul.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Castro makes the grab, 1 away. So in now for Cleveland, Tyler Freeman.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Stretches out and hauls it in. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Petey Halpin. First time up, he reached on a bunt single. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
On the ground right side, Julian takes it himself. Guardians go down in order. Bottom of the inning, down the third baseman, Royce Lewis. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Twins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The pitch. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. First pitch misses.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Kwan sprinting after it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. So digging in, Ryan Jeffers. Foul ball there. Brennan hauls it in to end the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here comes Lane Thomas. Fly ball to right. Wallner. And makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Pablo Lopez the strikeout. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a ground ball. Correa over to first. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Throw on to Santana. One away, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Twins DH, Jose Miranda. That's back there. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. 2 down, bases empty. And next for Minnesota, Willie Castro.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Freeman. In plenty of time to first, 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard.
Nope.
That's not what we're seeing here.
On the ground to first, Julien steps on first for the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Brian Rocchio. To the right side. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back at target field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Edouard Julien. They say you win.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
Kwan on the move. And there's 1 down. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Correa, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Wise to just eat that. Otherwise, you risk throwing it into the dugout.
Now, Royce Lewis. 0 for 3 in this one. That's down and in. Correa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the...
Correa goes. And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
No, he's in there.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And now Matt Wallner. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Picks himself up an RBI. Could have let that pitch get a little deeper into the zone and tried to go the other way with it. Got it off the end a little bit, but found a hole up the middle.
Digging in, Ryan Jeffers. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And he chases that one. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Lopez back to work. And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Just missed.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Runner at first with no outs here. Lopez checks the runner. Naylor back in on a dive. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that drops in for a strike.
Helpful.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Got him swinging.
And that's a hit.
Safe at second with a stolen base. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Petey Halpin. New pitcher on here, Justin Topa. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Sack bunt towards third. slings to first in time.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
Here's Lane Thomas. Runners breaking for the plate. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Yo, 1.
Aye.
And they tag him out. Bottom of the 8th, and now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That one just misses. Up and in. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Quan settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. And now the DH, Jose Miranda. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now second baseman, Willie.
So up next for Minnesota, Willie Castro. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. A little bit low. And that is ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Drilled out towards left center field. Ranging back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now around second, going for third.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
0-1. Just missed. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. The next pitch misses, and the count is filled up. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Martinez whips it to first. Out number 3. Back in Minnesota, and now the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
The center fielder, Lane Thomas.
And a slider misses down and away. And a Swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So up next, Jose Ramirez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Grounds 1 to short. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. Lopez with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, the mirror can tell a lie. The dollar cover the flaws, the flow.